How to stay focused and ignore distractions. There is a war, and most never realize it's happening, not on battlefields of blood, but in the quiet corners of our minds. A war between our will and the world's endless noise. Distraction, today, is dressed in beauty. It flatters you, entertains you, numbs you, but it robs you of the one thing you cannot replace: your time. We, those who aim to rise above the ordinary, must understand that to remain focused is not a casual desire. It is a spiritual battle. It is self-defense. Focus begins with choosing what not to care about. We must begin where all great minds have begun, with indifference. Not the cold kind, but the sacred kind. The kind Epictetus meant when he said, "Some things are up to us and some are not." The endless scroll, the opinions of strangers, the chaos of the news cycle, they are not up to us. So why do we give them our eyes, our energy, our soul every moment we engage with the meaningless? We abandon the meaningful. Every glance we give to distraction is stolen from our craft, our growth, our inner peace. Focus is not merely a habit, it is a moral discipline. You must build a fortress around your attention. Marcus Aurelius warned, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Distraction is not an external enemy. It is an internal weakness. The world offers noise, but you choose to listen. So the only true solution is to become a fortress. Guarded, selective, impervious to the trivial. Build routines that protect your mind. Rise early, start without delay, eliminate what is not essential, not later now, because every click, every impulse you indulge pulls you further from the man you were meant to become. The focused life is a life of austerity. Seneca once wrote, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." And today, most lives scattered across 1,000 screens, never arriving fully in their own lives. But we choose austerity, we choose discipline, we choose to be present fully and fiercely in one moment at a time. This is not suffering, this is clarity. To remove what does not matter is to finally see. What does focus is a subtraction. It is the art of saying no, not once but 1,000 times a day. Desire is the root of every distraction. Why do we chase the noise? Because we crave. We crave validation, entertainment, escape. But these cravings are not innocent. They are the chains that bind the mind to mediocrity. A Stoic masters his desire not through denial, but through understanding. He looks the impulse in the eye and says, "You do not serve me." And over time he becomes free, not from the world, but from himself. And that is the only freedom worth dying for. Distractions fade when purpose burns bright. Most men wander because they have no direction. Distraction isn't the disease, it's the symptom. The real sickness is purposelessness. When your days are aimless, the smallest noise will pull you off course. But when your purpose is carved in your bones, not even storms can move you. Clean this. The Stoic poet and philosopher once wrote, "Lead me, Zeus, and you to destiny. I will follow you willingly." To the Stoic, purpose is divine. It is not negotiated with, it is obeyed. If we want to be unbreakable in our focus, we must define why we wake up, what we serve, and who we are becoming. When your why is strong, distractions don't need to be resisted. They simply become irrelevant. So let us burn with purpose. Let us remember that we are not here to drift, but to build, to master, to endure. Because a man on fire doesn't chase sparks, he walks straight through them. So let the world chase novelty. Let them dance for attention. Let them burn ours, they'll never get back. We will be elsewhere, not because we are better, but because we've seen the cost. We've tasted what it means to live focused, to give ourselves wholly, fiercely, to one thing at a time, to pour our soul into our work until silence drowns out the noise, and in that silence we build greatness. we become unshakable because the man who controls his focus controls his fate. If this message resonates to you, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom to guide your journey.